Welcome, Sagittarius, to your mid-month reading for September. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you in this beautiful mid-month. Hope your month has been treating you well so far. We do have that partial lunar eclipse coming out on the 17th. Could be, I think the 18th, 17th or 18th, depending on where you are in the world. Okay, let's see. I'll be getting that reading out next. Okay, so we'll get all the information, right? Let's see. Best message coming out. The beautiful Sagittarius. You know, it came out kind of sideways, so it's kind of like the Lover's card sideways, right? It's like it feels like within the mid-month there's like harmony, but then it's kind of like it takes a step back, right? So it almost feels like, well, it could grow. It's like making progress, but then it kind of hinders itself, kind of, I don't know, kind of falls backwards again. So you could feel like someone's, your lover is opening up to you. But then all of a sudden it's kind of like but then they kind of go back into their hidey hole, or, take that step back. Maybe they want to argue about something. So it almost feels like right when we're making progress, it kind of pushes itself back again. That's really what it feels like. So let's get a tarot card on that. It's not bad and it's not good, right? It's kind of like back and forth. Kind of a roller coaster. Has its high moments and then its low moments. So let's see. Yep, there it is again. There could be some differences, agreeing to disagree, causing diversity, but then we agree again, then we want to make peace, and then it feels like it's going better, and then it comes back out. So definitely a roller coaster effect going on over here when it comes to your love life, my friends. So let's see what's going on. Let's go ahead and grab some of these cards. Actually, it makes me want, I should have grabbed the love cards out just in case this was going to happen, but we can still use this deck no matter what. Okay, let's see. Yep. So it's almost like, okay, well, I was like kind of in my head about the situation, and I feel like I'm coming out of my head. So right now you could feel like, yeah, there's, it's up and down and backwards and forwards and all this, but at least I don't feel like I'm 100% trapped in my mind at this time. Like I am, coming out of that feeling, right? I don't feel like I did before, right? So there is, some resolution. I think you feel that resolution, okay? So no matter what, I mean, it's in reverse, so it's definitely talking about being hurt within this relationship. But there's also the kind of this like determination to heal, overcome this. You can see that there's a resolution on, at hand. It's making some progress, it's making some leeway, right? So, yep, through the conflict and defeat. Thank you. Eight of Swords to the Five of Swords. So where the conflict, that's this card here. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that's Wands. This is Swords. Yeah, so yeah, there's some conflict and some defeat. There is making some leeway to this conflict. Doesn't matter, they're both cards of conflict. Let's see what the overcoming is. But feeling like there is having more victory and success to the situation. Like I said, feeling like you're making that leeway, feeling like it can be resolved, but then as soon as it feels like it's being resolved, there it is. Where's the positive movement forward? Why are we moving backwards? Right? Going to let that go again. Going to try to sacrifice. Going to try and bring this back. Going to try and, just keep trying and keep trying and keep trying until there's a tower. Okay. So it's kind of like I stepped out and there it was. The Five of Swords, you're going to realize that there's something important that, is going on within the situation. It's the victory. I want the victory to the situation. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Because it feels like the only way that you're going to be able to get past this situation and get past all of these past, nostalgic, memories, the things that are holding you back. You're going to be in your head about the situation to get back to where the stability of the relationship is, for that domestic love, home, stability. But you're definitely going to take a tower. There's going to definitely be this disruption, but it definitely is talking about, right? You have the Six of Coins, but the Six of Coins is in reverse. So it's talking about, there's these strings that are attached. There's this unfairness and this feeling, but you're trying to get past that. You're trying to get past, right, whatever it is that you guys are, holding back from each other. I don't want to be stuck in my head about this situation. The conflict and the defeat over here is talking about this person could be procrastinating, unmotivated, but it's definitely this learning from the failure. So it just feels like you guys are, it's really a roller coaster ride. This is definitely one of those ups and downs. If you guys know that you've been married for, because it kind of reminds me of we've been married 5 years and we're at that 5 year area where we have the roller coaster. And it's kind of like this, just this ups and downs situation. If it's just a regular relationship, it's just, yeah, there's something that's going on where you feel somebody has lack of commitment or very irresponsible about the situation, and it's causing a lot of conflict. You may even feel they're being irresponsible with your heart, with your feelings. Okay. But then it's almost like then we're getting back together. We have this kind of like talk. Everything's going okay, and we're trying our hardest to hold on, right? And we're trying to, talk it out for the victory. We're having this conversation, right? And then it's like, but then as soon as we have, right? Then all of a sudden we have this falling out again. And right when I feel like we're moving positive and everything's going good, we go out, we have this nice dinner, we talk about this situation, we snuggle, huggle, kissle, right? Do all these little kissy things, right? Make up sex, whatever it is, right? Then all of a sudden, it's like right back to this swift movement of going right back where we started from. It makes me like, why is there? It's just almost like, okay, now you're trying to get past this, trying to build up your control, but it feels like maybe somebody's being a little bossy about the situation. Somebody wants to be in leadership. They want to try to structure. And then all of a sudden, boom, you got this tower, a lot of fighting. But it says that the fighting in this tower is actually going to lead back to the attainment of the stability and contribution, because it's going to put you both into this place of thinking backwards, of putting all the past love back together. It's just going to take a minute. It's going to be slow and steady, but it's definitely going to be like, why? Why is this happening? What's this? Remember when we had this love, that love, but it's going to be, you know what I mean? It's going to be one of those things that's going to, come crashing down, but it's going to bring in this inner awareness that's going to trigger those memories. Yeah, and it's going to lead to the death over here of this situation, leading to this new beginning. So it does feel like this is going to definitely, right? Definitely going to, it's like it has to be that way. It's like it's the only way. It's like the only way, right? That we can get our feelings out, that we can really listen to each other. Because it's almost like over here we're like listening, but somebody was not listening from a deeper point of the situation. It's almost like you think you got it, but then you don't. You realize you don't. So after this tower happens, it's definitely around the 16th, 17th, right around that lunar eclipse. It does feel like you're going to have this growth and progress. It's going to turn everything around. It's definitely, it's just definitely a nasty little spat over here. If somebody's pulling their weight around, and that's what it really feels like. Like they're over self-confident about the situation, could be manipulating a situation, which is going to push, whether it's you doing this or them doing this, it's going to push the other one back into a quiet power. So, like, right, somebody's going to go off and, you know, the truth that's going to come out might feel a little callous, but it's what's needed for this situation. It's almost like somebody needs to hear truthfully, right? Because over here you even have playing it safe a little bit. So it's kind of like what leads to the victory and success in the very beginning is, but it wasn't the 100, right? It could lead to, like I said, that make up sex, stuff like that. Going out, just kind of brushing it off, but it didn't solve the problem. This right here with this tower is what's going to solve the problem, because it's definitely going to get deep down into the emotional roots of the situation to where you both can have this better understanding of how somebody truly feels. Over here, it's kind of like we played it safe, we did it. I'm sorry, I love you. But it didn't really solve the problem. It solved the problem for the weekend. You see what I'm saying? But because you didn't get deep down into where the change needed to be truly, and it could be that somebody has fear of change too, so they could have, just kind of, yeah, that's good. Yeah, the resistance of change. Don't tell me that. They had the fear of change, the resistance of change. So somebody does not want to change, but now it's breaking this cycle. And it's really saying, yeah, well, we really need to have this talk. So there's definitely going to have this talk where there's going to be no worry. There's going to be no confusion. Hey, I think you're a little confused last time we had this makeup sex and had this little talk and we had the victory and success because it didn't really change anything. So now I really want to dig deep over here and let you know. The information that you or them may be giving to fix this situation could be a little bit of an overload, right? Because they're going to really release this, or you're really going to release this, right? To say, no, I'm not going to shy away from this challenge, or I'm not going to allow you to shy away from the challenge and play it safe, right? No, I'm really going to get in there and I'm really going to let this fly, right? Because we have to get over this. But that's what the tower comes tumbling down for. So it can have this, this huge change. That way, yeah, we can all stay focused on this situation, but really feel like we're really getting somewhere. Because over here, you only had the victory and success, my friends, for a couple of days, and then it was kind of like, it's gone, right? Because the necessary adjustments weren't really made. It was kind of like, yeah, we're not really, blah, 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 you know what I mean? But that's like, it was surface deep. It's, it's like, it's on the skin. We want to get skin deep. This is only on the skin, right? So you could say, maybe we had this and we just kind of let it wash off our back like water. No, we need that water to absorb. That's what you're doing. You're like, this is going to absorb. This is going to get in there and make sure that we all are if we want this to work, we've got to make sure we're all paying attention to what the true problem is. As she's looking in her cup, she's saying, here's the real problem, right? And this makes the death card. Yep, there was a lot of temptations. There's a lot of things going on. This is really going to get down to the behavior, the problems that are really going on, any kind of addictions, any kind of attachments, anything that's going on, temptations, whatever, but it's going to release them. It's going to allow them, right? It's saying any kind of unfinished business that you have, we're going to look deep within this situation. We're going to talk about this situation. Anything you feel like is there any kind of hidden motivation going on over here? Whatever's going on, if you're hiding something from me, I'm going to get down to the root of the situation. So yes, there's going to be a lot of moodiness going on at this time as you're trying to, reveal the situation. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Yeah, the change is gonna, I mean, it's a tower. It's gonna cause a Three of Swords, right? This could lead to divorce for some of you, but there's also, it's like whoever it is, there's going to be a lot of emotional pain. I mean, you could feel like you're being very betrayed. Maybe you feel like you're betrayed because maybe it was something you said we were done and over with up there around the 6th or the 7th, you know, or it could even be now, right? Is this the past that this just happened? For some of you, it feels like it could have been past, and some of you, it feels like it could be, you know, energy flows, time goes, right? So this could also be literally, right, the 13th or so. For some of you, it does feel a little bit past, like we already did this. Why are we doing it again? Why is it coming back up in the mid-month, right? So yeah, however it is. Three is a crowd. If you feel like your person is really cheating on you or hanging around with somebody else and they're telling you they're not, well, I got three as a crowd here. I got three. Somebody could be definitely cheating, um, isolating their time away for something else, giving their attention in something, to something else, someone else, for sure. So for the mid-month over here, it really does look like there is definitely going to be some changes. The three to the five, or three to the two equals five. So there's definitely talking about the bonding, the understanding, getting down to, like I said, the roots of the situation when it comes to the partnership and alliances. How are we dealing with this situation, right? Getting yourself balanced within this situation. Can we make this? But it's going to make a new beginning no matter what, no matter which way you guys are going, because of the Three of Swords. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say over here. Improving health. Okay. Recovery. That Three of Swords, though. Okay, so there's definitely going to be definitely some kind of recovery from this situation. Don't stop what you're doing, okay? Um, you know, Compromise. So no matter what, it's going to end up balancing itself out. Whether or not you stay together or you don't stay together, there's going to definitely be a compromise, right? As you communicate clearly with one another about how you're going to settle this situation, okay? So it does look like you guys are, finally kind of, though, at least listening to each other um, about this situation. So I mean, at least there's that, without just saying, yeah, we played it safe. You know, we listened, but we didn't really listen because we didn't really dig that deep, right? And now it just feels like, well, the universe says, well, because you didn't dig where you were supposed to dig, I'm going to give you the tower. Okay. So you can fix it the way you need to have that fixed. Okay. Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.